James, held at IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We've now got the Leeds Warrior, Josh Warrington. Just witnessed Josh in action. Good victory for yourself against Padjo. Talk me through the fight a little bit.
It was what it was, wasn't it, James? Shaking myself beforehand. Obviously, Padjo, big puncher, tough man.
Very tough man.
Yeah, very tough man. Another big crowd. It would have, there's been all sort of kind of pressures on this fight. 2 fights back to back. I'm a gasser straight back in the gym. We're only 12 weeks away. I know it's that's like a normal time, but normally you have a bit of time off after the big fight like that, and then especially a 12 rounder. But we were straight back in, and it feels like I've been training forever. Obviously do a lot of riding out with Selby fight not happening. I'm getting married. That's been widely documented. It was just one of them where I had to do the business to keep the world title thing alive, and not walking down the aisle crying my eyes out, sulking and stuff like that. And I know that we're in a hard challenge, but it was all about sticking to the game plan tonight and keeping switched on and picking the shots and only going when we know we had him going. But I felt 100%. I felt fit. Got to the 9th round and I wasn't even blowing it. I don't think it hit my second wind. There were times when it were a little bit quiet, but it was all about picking the right punches rather than getting reckless like I have done in the past.
You worked at a great tempo from the outset today and really set quite a fast pace for yourself. Was you worried that you wouldn't be able to continue that pace through the fight? Is that the reason you sort of in the middle rounds you sort of eased up a little bit?
No, not really. I think like the Amagasa one, for instance, I was flying for 4 rounds, then 5, 6, 7 switched off. I needed a real good bollocking off my dad before I switched back on. I thought I can't let that happen again tonight. Keep me disciplined throughout. I train like a demon in the gym. Spar hard. Nearly a couple of hundred rounds of sparring this time round. I'd like to thank all sparring partners, by the way. Especially Isaac and Kevin Hooper, the last couple of spars.
Isaac Lowe?
Yeah, Isaac Lowe and Kevin Hooper from Over Grimsby Way.
Good fella, Kevin Hooper, very good fighter.
Very good fella, and went out of his way to help us out, so really appreciate that. But yeah, I know I'm fit for it, and it's just it was a case of bringing it all together, and I hope I can do that again after Bruckner. I was really pleased with my performance, even though at times I could have stepped up then. I think the performances like Tuberon and Amagasa, getting carried away with the crowd, trying for the big finish too hard.
The highlight reel.
Yeah, you're never gonna get it when you're looking too hard for it. It's just about keeping the composed, keeping the boxing, and it's like I could hear Eddie at ringside. Go on, Josh, fucking go for it. And I know what he wants, and I know the crowd are desperate for it. But I thought if you pick the right shots, and it'll come. I know I'm a feather fist. I'm not a one-punch knockout.
You say that, but you've had quite a good ratio of stoppages over the last
that's right.
8 or 9 fights.
I'm not a one-punch knockout man, but I know that there's enough sting behind that, to make a man blink. And it's just about it's about picking the right one and, like I say, not getting carried away and knowing when to go, knowing when you've got your man buzzed. And it's times I've had my man buzzed and I've not gone for it, or there's times when I've just stepped off, and tonight, when I had him going, a few more good shots and went for it at the right time.
We've obviously got Frampton, Santa Cruz tonight. Massive fight from New York City, and big chance for Frampton to sort of become that massive world superstar that he can be. Let's put it right. How do you see that playing out?
I'm looking forward to watching it. Me and Padjo are going to go for a pint now.
You and Padjo are going to have a pint?
Going to go back to the hotel.
That's brilliant.
Get changed. Listen, there's a lot of mutual respect beforehand. His names have been mentioned for about a year or so now. Mentioned before the Bruckner fight, and he's always spoke well of us on social media, like other fighters have called me out and stuff like that. They've always badmouthed me in this, but he's always spoke well of us. He's always shown respect, and that's mutual. And listen, we know that we're an handshake at press conference and weigh-in, but as soon as that first bell rang, we're all going to bed because I know that he's an hard man and he's coming to beat me up, and it was all about keeping my head, but shake hands with him after, and 100% got loads of respect for him. Very tough man, like I say, and I'm going to go for the beer now and we'll watch the boxing together.
Give us your prediction on Frampton Santa Cruz.
I don't know. It's a pick 'em, isn't it? Frampton feels like he's stronger at the bigger weight. has he got enough in there to? He's a very good boxer. You know, you've got to appreciate his boxing skills. I love to watch him, but Santa Cruz throws thousands and thousands of punches around. He doesn't stop. He's like a dog on heat, innit? So it'll be an interesting fight. It's a 50-50 one. But yeah, I look forward to watching it. It's a fan.
Big fight.
Yeah, man.
Want to ask you this quite finally, lastly. Lee Selby, will it happen 2017 to start, around that period? What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know, I think people are probably bored now of reading about me and Selby, you know. Listen, I wanted the fight originally still. Just didn't want it at this time of year, even though we still went into a tough fight with Paggio. Even though we still had a tough fight with him. You know, the world title's just still got a little bit more to it, and I think end of the year would have been better. If he still wants it, we can still do it, you know. If he wants to come to a wedding, he can do invitations there for him. I need someone to walk flowers. So if he wants to come, it'd be nice to have a celebrity there. But yeah, listen, if it happens, it'll be a good fight. He knows that. It'll be a big payday, and it's, you know, I don't think it's going to make it to Ellen Road now because people are demanding. If it happens here, it'll be a cauldron, and anybody can get it.
Do you think it could be on Dave Allen's undercard? Do you think that could be could that be a big possibility for that fight?
If we go to the Barnsley Metrodome and have it there on the Dave Allen undercard, listen, it'd be like a dream come true. Listen, I'll thank the gods above. I really will. It's I'll pinching myself on being at top table with him. You know, the guy's the talent.
He's a funny man. Give him his due. He's very entertaining.
Listen, it's all an entertainment business, isn't it? And you need characters like that. You know, I'm boring as fuck. I just, I'm always nice, so that's just me. I can't be angry. I try to be. I can't be.
When you pulled out the little tash the other day, gave us all a bit of a surprise. We didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, Eddie went to team me up on that, but he didn't even speak about it, so kind of left it. But probably if it needs to happen, it will come out. But I've got respect. It's an art sport as it is. You know what I mean, James? So
yeah.
You need characters like that in boxing. Obviously, I'm just one of them what goes out about, still goes to football with all lads and keep my feet on ground, and I think that's where I build my fan base from. People build a fan base by being characters and funny men.
There you go.
I'm a boring cunt.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, lad. You have your moments. You have your moments, John. You know what I mean?
I say you are sharply dressed. Can I turn camera around?
I probably didn't, but if you really want.
Go on.
He's only got an Armani shirt on,
James Elder. Look at that.
I'm not endorsing this. There's a reason for this.
They are Armani, James, because you just look like Armani, kid.
I think they are.
Yeah. Smartest I've seen him.
That's what I mean. I thought I'd make an effort so I could get out quickly after the event, but then we had like a post-fight presser.
Where you off to lap dancing bar?
No, I'm just going to go and edit videos, to be fair. I like to give myself the option of going out.
Right. Yeah.
What about you? What are your plans now?
Yeah, just go home, get showered, and go back. Go meet Paggio.
You're going to go meet?
Yeah, seriously, definitely. As we said beforehand,
That's brilliant.
He tweeted me yesterday saying, "Sorry for making weight. I was going to put back to him." First rounds on you, but you've got to start getting angry, haven't you? So I left it at that.
There's got to be a point where you've got to switch off that nicety.
Yeah, listen, I have a chance to have a stag do. My dream was to go to Ibiza for 4 days, invite half a Leeds and smash place up, but it's not going to happen now. So
maybe you can take Paggio. You and Paggio can go.
Me and Paggio will go have a little pint now.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's truly great. Yeah. When can we see you out next? Then what's the plan? Give us something. Let us know. Let the people of Leeds know what's going on.
I'm having a rest, man. My grass is overgrown, it needs cutting. I want to get a fish tank for a house. And I've got to do some painting in the living room, so got to get all that done first, get married, and then we'll be back out hopefully end of the year.
Listen, good luck with your wedding. Hope everything goes alright. Let me know what you're doing.
Cheers.
And we'll catch you real soon.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Top man.